Hi, welcome back. So today we are going to test out some primers. We're going to be putting some things to the test and do some stuff on one side of the face, other stuff on the other one. At the end of the day, see which one performed better. We are also going to be ignoring this side of my face right here, dealing with a little bit of a breakout situation, and that's the only time we're going to mention it because I'm not too happy about it. I'm going to be going in with 3 different primers on either side of my face. I know that's extra. First, we're going to be doing primers that claim to be moisturizing. So on one side, it's going to be the Hourglass Mineral Primer, the Veil Primer, and on the other side, the Fenty Hydrating Primer. After that, we're going to do a little bit of pore filling and have the Tatcha Silk Canvas on one side to smooth things out, and then the Smashbox Photo Finish on the other side. See how that performs. And last but not least, we're also going to be doing eye primers and testing those out. On one side, the classic Urban Decay Primer Potion, and on the other side, the P. Louise Base. I'm going to go ahead and apply the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer to this side of my face, and then the Fenty Hydrating Primer on the left side of my face. I know that these 2 primers have a lot of differences, but just from texture and putting them on, the Fenty primer is a lot thicker. It seems more of a silicone base. I don't know if it has silicone in it or not. I can look that up. But the Hourglass primer just feels a lot smoother and a little bit thinner. Nothing wrong with either one of those formulas, just an observation. Next, a little bit of smoothing and pore filling. We're going to be going in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas on this side. I'm going to be centering these next primers more on my T-zone because that's where my pores are a little bit more visible. And Smashbox Photo Finish on this side. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the same foundation and concealer on both sides of the face. This is by Makeup Revolution and this is by Tarte. Going in with the same powder on each side. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. In some positions, Formula bronzer to bronze up the face. A little bit of blush from MAC. And of course, highlight. I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy. I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera and then we're going to come back to do the eye primers. I just went in with my eyeshadow primers on my right eye, Urban Decay, and my left eye, P. Louise. I'm going to do the same eyeshadows and same look on each eye to see which one at the end of the day looks better. Starting off by going in from the Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette with House Lannister. Next, going into Dusty Rose from Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if you can really see this, but I'm honestly noticing that the color is showing up a little bit better on this side than this side, showing a little bit more pigment, and it's brighter over on my right eye, which is the one that we use the Urban Decay primer on. Next, I'll be going into Rose Pink from the Soft Glam palette. For the outer corner, going into Sultry, also from Soft Glam. A little bit of Dusty Rose under the eye as well. And an inner corner highlight. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put on a lip and some mascara and I'll be right back for some semi-final thoughts because we'll be back later today. Okay, so just from initial glance, my skin is looking pretty similar on both sides. My eyes, I do still kind of think that this one seemed a little bit more vibrant than this one, which again, this was the Urban Decay primer, which honestly kind of surprised me because the P. Louise primer is like a holy grail in the makeup community. So we'll see how it lasts throughout the day so you can better see the skin and the eyes Again, I think that the skin looks pretty even on both sides, but see how it looks at the end of the day. Right now it's 10:38 in the morning, so I will probably check back in 11 or 12 hours. We'll see if the monochromatic look still kept up with the eyes, the lips, the shirt. The smoothie will probably be gone. But yeah, that's all I have for right now, so I will see y'all at the end of the day. See how these primers work. Okay, it is almost 9 p.m. I am exhausted and tired and wanting to wash my face. So we're gonna call this primer test a quits. So let me zoom you in and I will tell y'all how I feel about these. Okay, for the skin, not gonna lie, they both look pretty identical. My foundation has separated on both sides, particularly around my nose, which always happens, and I've used these primers before and it's happened with them before, so I didn't expect it not to happen. I guess I was just kind of looking to see if it happened less on one side than the other. It looks to be a little bit more separated over on this side. You can see it's kind of gathered more on some of the imperfections, and then on this side it's still separated, but it seems to be a little bit smoother, I guess. And my forehead and everything down here pretty much looks the same. The one thing that I was particularly kind of surprised about was the eyeshadow primers. So this eye was the one with Urban Decay, and this one was the one with the P. Louise base. I thought the P. Louise base was going to perform much better, but looking at them, the colors are much more vibrant over here. That lid shade that I use, that light pink one, still has a sparkle to it. It seems to have more pigment than the other side. And my crease shades, that kind of mauve color I went in with, it's still a lot brighter over here. Basically, this full day wear test of different primers really didn't tell us much. The face primers performed the same. This side was Fenty Hydrating and Smashbox. And this side was Hourglass Veil and Tatcha Silk Canvas, the solid one, the original one. And then Urban Decay and P. Louise. The only thing that honestly I can tell the difference with is the eyeshadow primers. And like I said before, the P. Louise base is kind of like the hot topic right now, and it has been for a while. It's kind of like the it primer for your eyes. And the Urban Decay one has been out for centuries practically and doesn't really get much attention anymore, but this is pretty cool evidence that, I mean, the P. Louise one, it works well, it does, but this one, it worked better. So found out, I guess, a little bit in this video. I was honestly really excited to see how the face primers performed and if there were any differences, and there weren't. So that's kind of a bummer, but now we know. Depending on the face primer, it's probably all pretty much the same stuff. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you in the next one.